Alright, so we're doing some weeding in the cantaloupe patch. And I get these grasses in mine, but they come right out. It's pretty easy. Just grab the central portion of the grass and it just pops out. Pretty easy. That's why I like this style of gardening, this back to Eden style with the wood chips. You know, I don't think I'm full back to Eden yet. I think I'm more like just wood chip bark mulch for weed control is what I'm doing. But because it does stop weeds, but if you do get weeds like this cantaloupe patch has gotten it, they come out pretty easy. Just like that. Whole root and all. Anyhow, that's not why I'm making this video. I'm making this video to show you how to know when a cantaloupe is ready. Alright, so this is my cantaloupe patch. Okay, and we've got cantaloupes at various stages. First of all, there's male and female flowers for cantaloupes. So let's show you a male flower. You see this one right here? If you look at it from the side, it's just kind of small and, you know, it's just a pretty little flower. Now if you find one like this, you see how the back is big at the bottom, the bulb, and then there's a flower on the front. What you want is you want a bee to go in there and get pollen, and then you want it to visit this flower and pollinate it, and it will grow a little cantaloupe, okay? And then you'll see cantaloupes here at various stages. This one here is green and it's slick. You can see it's got the little divisions, the cell divisions, the vertical lines, but there's no netting on it. What I call netting. See, there's no netting over here, and this is starting to get netting. So that's the first step to start the ripening process, is the fruit starts to get a net. Okay, there's another female flower, okay, and that's the one that will yield the fruit, and this one looks like it's been pollinated because the flower's closed up. And next stage from that would look something like this, where the blossom falls off. See down there in the bottom, the blossom falls off. Let's see if we can get to this easily. The blossom dries up and falls off and starts growing a cantaloupe. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Sometimes the cantaloupes, they fail, like this one here. You see that? It started to develop one, and then something happened, and this fruit basically rejected. Okay? I'm not sure what this is called. It's not blossom end rot. It's not a deficiency. It's just every once in a while, a fruit just won't develop. Okay? Let's look inside this one. You see it develop the seeds, and yeah, you wouldn't want to grow these seeds because they're not viable, but this is what one looks like when it starts to develop and then just kind of aborts its growth. Alright, we're moving on. Okay, so here's one in a stage where it's pretty well netted good, but you see how green it is? It's got good netting, but the netting's not full yet. It will get netting in the grooves, in the vertical grooves, and it won't have any green on it when it's ripe. Okay, so let's move up here to a couple fruits that are more further along than that one. Let's see here. Okay, over here, here's a few. Now these are a French orange variety. They get bigger than a softball, you know, like the old softballs. This one's netted up pretty good. And but see how green it is? It's not ripe. All right, let's look at one that's getting closer to being ready. All right. Yeah, this one right here. Do you see how it's got good netting and it's starting to turn golden color? Okay. Once all the green is gone and you get this gold color, and this vine starts to dry up on it, and the tendrils start to dry up around it, then you'll know it's getting close. Look how pretty that is. Okay. And I can smell it. It smells like cantaloupe. French orange. There's a couple over there. Let's see if we can zoom in on them. Yeah, they're all over. There's one. There's one right there, and there's one over there. There's a pair of them over there. There's a pair right there. Pairs. They seem to like pairs. Close together, you'll see a pair. Okay. Like, you know, there's two. and there's 2 right there. You can't really see it. And then there's 2, and here's 2. There's 2 there. But they'll continue to grow, and here's one that's coming up. There's a nice one. Hopefully that will mature. And got some more over here on this side. This one's kind of like an intermediate step. You see here, yeah, there's a nice little one. You see that? And there's another little fruit next to it. You see that? All right. So for some reason they like to grow into pairs. Not always, but in my vines there a lot of pairs together. Like, let's look down at this one here. Here's a pair of them. See? One here and one there. So that's it, guys. Cantaloupes, they're really yummy. You can't buy these in a store. These French orange. They're amazing cantaloupes, guys. You ought to try them. They take up a lot of space. They're pretty easy to grow. And yeah, this is about 10 plants or 12 plants together. And just keep them weeded and watered, and you'll get you a nice yield of cantaloupes. Big old watermelon back there in the corner. Black diamond. Anyhow, I hope y'all have a great day. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel, please take a second and hit the subscribe button. It makes a big difference to me. I like to get as many subscribers as I can if you're interested in my content. You know, I cover garden stuff, tool stuff, photography stuff, drone stuff, honeybee stuff. Anything that I'm into in my life, whether it's building stuff or tearing down stuff or small engine repair, car repair, just whatever I'm into, I just kind of record it and document stuff I find interesting. And today I wanted to share about cantaloupes. And hope you guys have a good day. Got any questions, drop them below and I'll try to answer them. And take care.